Hey Patrick, are you also mad?
Yeah,
Well, why are you mad?
can't see my forehead. What's your problem?
Well, I have to deal with Fortnite Chapter 7, which has been an absolute lately, and it's not been absolutely great. Things in the item shop should not have been coming out. Modes are not doing well as often, mostly just Battle Royale. I haven't played most of the others except for Lego and Delulu. All those, and that's all I have ever played with this. I've barely played Battle Royale because of a stupid laser and other stuff like that. So I basically cannot play Fortnite because it's so unplayable. I'll stick to Daredevil and Marvel Rivals.
Me too!
Wow, you're also having an issue with this season?
Yep.
Well, what do you think of this ugly being?
He's just standing there, menacingly!
I know, this thing's just scarier than Pinhead, which is what you are.
Who you calling Pinhead?
No, I meant that as like a joke. Okay, well, sorry for that. Anyways, I was trying to tell you as well that ugly thing was in the live event. It took over most of the spotlight.
Spiders! Get off me! Get off me!
I was doing my job. Hey Patrick, I'll join you in a minute. I gotta finish up this video. Alright, let's get to the video. Okay, so here's Chapter 7 so far. I mean, it's mostly kind of crazy. Wait, this is Sonic Racing Cross Worlds? No, this is Fortnite Chapter 7. Oh, this is Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I'm sorry, I've played the wrong clip. Alright, so here's Fortnite Chapter 7. The theme's kind of crazy. Oh, wait, I got the wrong clip again? Oh, I'm sorry. Get this out of here anyway. Alright, so here's Chapter 7, Season 1. What? I got it wrong again? How? Wait, how is Delulu more fun than Battle Royale? I don't even like this mode.
I say stop your presence at once. It is I, Goku Black.
Oh, now I see. Wait, how is Rocket Racing more fun than Battle Royale? It's dead. Wait, other games are more fun than Fortnite. How? Wait, they disabled XP in Creative, which quite literally makes no sense. Wait, the sword from Chapter 6 Season 1's back? Who approved this? Maybe Chapter 7 is just not that good. Alright, so in my opinion, I think Chapter 7 Season 1 is the second most controversial Season 1, besides Chapter 2 Season 1. That's not the controversial one I'm talking about. I mean, yes, it was a pretty controversial season, but I didn't play that season, so I don't really consider it as a controversial season. For me, I think Chapter 5 Season 1 was more controversial because it's having the same exact issues as Chapter 7 Season 1. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to compare the two because Chapter 5 absolutely sucked. Chapter 6 was, more better than Chapter 5, I'll say that. It's good, I guess, I don't know. The only thing that really downed it was the whole thing of, Season 4, mostly, that kind of downed it a little bit, and a little bit of Season 2 of the downingness. Not saying it's good, because it was not a good season. But anyways, back on the topic for Chapter 7. Chapter 7 has had a lot of issues, and the reason why I showed Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is because there isn't a lot of vehicles, but there's still an issue with them. See, Epic thought there would be a great decision to make drivable reboot vans. It's a great concept, I know. But did you have to put so many reboot vans in the game in solos? Because there are huge issues where I will have to chase a person, even though I play Battle Royale, I barely play Battle Royale. Maybe if I played squads, I would have to deal with the people that need to res their friend or teammate because all of a sudden they died and they just drive away. And I have had this issue a lot, and I've lost a lot of games at the start, and you may wonder why. They disabled ranked, which in my opinion is absolutely stupid, in my opinion. Reload and Blitz made sense because, well, they're not Battle Royale modes. That's so obvious, man. How did you not understand that? I'm just kidding. But, disabling ranked was a horrible idea in the first place, because now I have to experience the weird players that only know how to troll the pros. Or the sweats, or however you want to say it. See, you think my issue was the sweats? No, my issue was with these stupid little cowards that only know how to use annoying items, which there is annoying items in this season. You just don't know it yet because you think the laser is balanced, and that if you play duos, it's gonna be more of a skill issue because there's so many people having it. You would be wrong, my friend, because it is also annoying in solos. Now, I don't think it is necessarily balanced at all. Same with the sword, which, by the way, is just an actual reskin Typhoon Blade, unlike the Kneecapper, when everyone said it also was a reskin Typhoon Blade, when it was nowhere near the Typhoon Blade, because I had more beef with the Kneecapper than the Typhoon Blade, because all these baby people that don't know how to play this game at all. No, not saying zero build. Get out of the mountain. I was talking about the people that only just use a sword and not a single other gun. Not even a shotgun, which is kind of crazy, by the way. And now that the sword's back, it has more of a respawn rate. It's kind of dumb that in the first place that we have to deal with stuff like that. And it's also kind of dumb that whenever Epic just says that we have decreased the spawn of these items, and then all of a sudden it doesn't feel like it. It feels like that they lie to us, but they have decreased the spawn to like something like 1% or so. Who knows at all? But only leakers know, which I'm not gonna get into leakers because I kind of have no reason to in the first place, unless I have like clickbait they bring, except like the fake leakers that don't know what they're doing at all, except just saying random stuff's gonna happen. Like, stuff like clickbaiters, kind of like that. Which, anyway, in Chapter 7, they didn't ban clickbait on YouTube. At the start of Chapter 6, they were banning clickbait XP glitch maps that said that stuff, which was very controversial a little bit for some YouTubers. But, they're not clickbait. Some of them weren't clickbait, some of them were. But, in, Chapter 7, they did not ban the clickbaiters that are doing stuff to dumb people and saying dumb things that are not true to older people and younger kids that don't know, or people that just don't play the game at all. Like, someone will be brand new to this game and it'll be like, yeah, Freddy Fazbear's coming to Fortnite, and then all of a sudden that someone has to tell them it's not true, it's clickbait, it's a thing that happens in Fortnite, so you're gonna have to get used to it. And I have felt with it every single time. Like, I have felt for it whenever I started playing Fortnite. When I started, I would always fall for these fake things that people always said on the internet, and I realized that it was fake. By the way, I actually want to talk about Delulu for a second. I don't really got much complaints about it, because the mode has gotten much better than how it was on launch, with being just not really that great on launch. I don't know why it just wasn't on launch, and I didn't like it. I said it was pointless because we have proximity chat and creative, but I realized they added a tiny little ghost. Okay, I like it and I hate it at the same time, okay? Let me explain why I like it and I hate it. One, it feels nice to turn into a little tiny ghost and fly around the map and spectate people while walking, or if you just want to go AFK and spectate them. Sorry about that. If you want to spectate the person with, actually spectating them, go up to them and give them some loot, which is a nice feature, by the way, which I think it should only apply to teammates. A bit of a hot take here, it might be a little bit controversial. They should honestly just remove guns from the mode entirely. I know, they've already done this and people were whining about it because they can't be psycho. Shut up! Y'all are just psycho for that. You are proving that you are going to be a murderer in the future, or maybe one day, because that just makes no sense if you want guns in a mode where you could talk to people. That's kind of dumb that you want guns, because that just proves you're going to be a murderer in the future. But anyways, that's what I think they should honestly do, is remove guns from the mode and have it to where it's pickaxe only.
But then the ghost feature will be useless.
Oh, but you're forgetting one exact thing. You can die to fall damage, and you can also get pickaxed by hundreds of thousands of people. Or they could just keep some, stink bombs or something like that, like they did when they did remove all the guns. and stuff, like, maybe that would be smart and useful for stuff like that. They already have, like, the bubble. It's called a friend zone bubble, which I don't know why it's called that, because I don't think you all know what friend zone means. It's what happened to Mario recently. He was friend zoned, which means if a person tells you, let's just be friends, which I don't know why it's called that, by the way. But it's kind of funny, but at the same time I understand, because you gotta be friends in the bubble. But, anyway, like I was trying to say, one of the things that is in this mode is revive stations, which is fine, I guess, but you gotta pop it at a random moment, and you have to get them from supply drops that, the health supply drops, or if you want to spend and harvest 2,000 gold. But one of the things that the ghost feature does, and why it would not be useless if all guns were removed, is one thing I have. I'll get to the guns and removed in a minute. One of the things that the ghost feature can't do is annoy other players. Now, I want to annoy the people who killed me, so you're telling me they can't see me, neither hear me? What? That's just stupid. And the only people that can see and hear me are other ghosts. And you're telling me that that is fair? No ghost I have seen has said a single word except for me. Back to the guns thing. I think gray pistols should only be in the mode, or just only gray weapons, or at least just a gray pistol maybe, and that would probably be nice, or a gray shotgun. That would also be nice if it was just those two things, or at least one of them. I prefer the pistol instead of a shotgun because it takes more skill than a shotgun. I'm not saying that shotguns take no skill, but I'm just saying a pistol takes more skill than a shotgun. But one of the things I'm tired of in Delulu, with also staying on the guns topic, is when I don't join people's team and I tell them you have enjoy the rest of your day, and I walk away. They're about to fire at me like it's Red Dead Redemption because I didn't join their team, because these 6-year-olds think it's absolutely funny. That is stupid, and that should be able to get people a hour ban in the mode, a penalty in the mode, because that is just ridiculous that they are killing you because you didn't join their team. So wait a minute. You wanted me to join your team and you're killing me because I didn't? Huh? How does that make any sense? I was actually playing one game, and I died to someone, and they're like, I almost died to someone because I didn't join their team, and they're like, hey, you want to join my team? And I was like, no. And I think they tried to kill me again, but I killed them, or something like that. They didn't specifically say they did that little thing, that whistle that plays. They did that, I think. I don't know, but that was just kind of dumb, bro. Like, it's dumb that can happen in this mode. And I wish it did not stay at all. I wish it wasn't permanent. I think gray pistols should only be in the game. And I don't know why I say gray pistols. I think no gun should either stay in the game either. But I do think right away that the mode does need some fixes. I think it's about to be gone tomorrow. Or by the time I upload this video, which is probably Monday, tomorrow. Or whenever I upload this, or if I ever upload this video, who knows at all. But I do think most of the time that we're going to actually get back to the Battle Royale stuff. And then back to what I was saying of, I do know what I think most of the time. I do think the storyline coming back is a great idea. But at the same time, no, I don't. I can't play in bot lobbies anymore because they removed my bot account lobbies on my bot account. And I can't make another account because Epic won't let me. Which is stupid, by the way. I only need bots because I need to record gameplay so that I just don't keep on dying and recording more and more clips. Which is the reason why I have bots. And also the bots never use these broken items, by the way. And also in the bot lobbies, I was able to do my story challenges that I've been wanting to do. And most of the time, now, I just can't do them. Because I'm gonna get grief by these little 10-year-olds that just play the game and stuff. The 7 are finally back. Well, I don't know if it's all of the 7, but I think some of them. What I think they should have done instead is a newer generation of the 7, with newer people that are also the 7, kind of like what Mortal Kombat did. And also with some people who didn't die from the Chrome in Chapter 3. That's what they should have went with instead, but I will take anything because I really want the storyline to come back. I honestly do think the laser item is very annoying. I don't think it should be in ranked. I don't think it is in ranked, but they finally decided to repeat the tournament loophole in ranked. Now, that's a smart idea, but I think Reload is also kind of fun, even though I didn't play ranked Reload, and neither will I play any sort of ranked possible, because I have not enjoyed ranked for almost an entire chapter. I only played ranked in Chapter 6 and hit my highest rank Platinum in Season 1 because it was actually fun to play. This current Season 1 is not really a great Season 1. I mean, the only thing that's making me not say it's an awful season is the Battle Pass, because it's really nice with only like 1 or 2 bad skins, which is not a lot for a Battle Pass, because in Chapter 6 Season 2, all skins sucked except for maybe like 1 or 2. I am not a fan of the gun loophole. I'm going to talk about the guns now. The assault rifles are terrible. I don't care what anyone says about that red dot assault rifle that came out. It is very awful because everyone's carrying the laser and sword, so it kind of doesn't compete against. Shotgun meta's alright, but that double hammer pump is terrible because it's a hammer pump, which no one ever liked, and I just got it confused with a hair pump instead of a hammer pump. That's its new name, is a hair pump. I'm going to call it a hair pump now, not a hammer, because I got confused. The hair pump shotgun, well, the double hair pump shotgun is a terrible shotgun in the loophole. Never does enough damage from the iron pump shotgun, which is a phenomenal shotgun and should be the perfect shotgun for each season. It should only stay for the rest of the chapter and not get vaulted in Season 2 because it's good. Or at least with the iron pump shotgun, please don't nerf it in Season 2 because the the Sentinel pump was nerfed in Season 2, I think, and it was very awful, and I swear it did no damage to anyone, and I barely picked up the freaking Sentinel pump. I barely picked it up in Season 2. I never played Season 2 as often. I never played the freaking Sentinel. I'm sorry. We just don't have the Sentinel. I'm more used to the Sentinel. I wish it stayed for Chapter 7 because it's not a perfect shotgun meta. It's like only one of those where it's like the other one sucks and one of them sucks and one of them's better, which is not a good loophole, by the way. It's not a good shotgun loophole when one of them sucks and one of them's just good. And it's the same thing that the Simpsons season also had, because the shotgun loophole there was also terrible when they could have just brought back the regular pump or something like the Maven, because we don't need the other garbage freaking whatever it's called pump. That other one, the freaking Sentinel, no. Whatever it's called. I don't remember what it's called. The wide crosshair shotgun. I am glad it wasn't the heavy shotgun instead, even though I liked it for a little while because the tiny crosshair was able to hit a lot of people. But nowadays it's just very, very awful. But anyways, one of the things I don't have a problem with in Chapter 7 is the simple build. Yeah, a mechanic that is a setting. People will just say you're too lazy to build. You think I'm dumb enough to keep on building a five-star hotel room just to be pumped in the face with a shotgun? No, but I'm not saying all players do that. I'm just saying with that setting, it just kind of feels stupid to have it like that. If you know how to use it like me, people are saying it's absolutely trash. Nah, you just gotta look the right ways, guys. You just gotta look the right ways, and now you know how to use it. Boom, problem solved. Now it is not trash. Simple edit, I think, is much better than how it was on launch, because I've gotten used to it more. And now, compared to its simple build, it's much better. And simple build, in my opinion, is perfect. It's perfect. It helps the issue of spamming a bunch of up buttons. The only issue I have is that you have to still, you don't have to, place a wall, but the buttons are changed, so I'm not really used to it as much. But it's fine, I guess. It's alright, but everything else in Chapter 7, not so far, besides the Battle Pass, of course. The Battle Pass is fine. I think the Dark Voyager guy, he's fine. He's a good Tier 100. I don't think he's the perfect Tier 100 of all time, but it's something. Lego Ninjago's in Fortnite. This is not a Lego Ninjago video that we're going to talk about. OG Season 7 is now out. Good, because I hated Season 6, bro. I did not win once, but Epic still gave me the umbrella. Woohoo! I finally got the Delulu umbrella, finally, because I've been trying to get that stupid umbrella. Now I can communicate with people without playing on my stupid Fire Stick that has Xbox Game Pass so I can hear people, because I had voice chat turned to 0. I am dumb. I'm very dumb. I don't know why I had it turned to 0, but at least I fixed the audio bug on my Xbox, which is not what we're talking about in this video. But anyway, I do think this chapter so far, it's not going on a great start. Now, if you excuse me, I'm just kidding. I'm still going to talk about more in this video. Now, the sniper that is in the game, it's not great. It's not that good as often. I mean, I wish it was better. I wish it didn't have bullet drop. Then maybe it would be a better sniper. People know how to hit trick shots with a bullet drop sniper. I hate bullet drop snipers. I never liked the Reaper as much. I mean, I would carry it at the time, but I would only go up close to someone just to use it for its heavy damage. But I do think most of the stuff so far with weapons, it's not that bad, except in the thumbnail. It's all terrible weapons and stuff. The little micro SMGs, okay. Those things suck. Those things suck compared to the other SMG that is out. That is way much more better, and it's my favorite SMG of all time now. I will love it till I die. I'm just kidding. I do like it a little bit more than the dual micro SMGs. I think if I ever did like a 1v1 loadout and I had to pick an SMG, I wouldn't pick the pump and dump anymore because I need a shotgun and SMG at the same time. I think I would rather just pick that SMG with also a Maven shotgun. I know, sue me, I love the Maven. It's one of my favorite shotguns. So I don't think most of the meta of this season is perfect or at all good. One thing I'll give them credit to is not having as much cars as Chapter 6, because this is not the movie Cars. This is Fortnite Battle Royale, is what it felt like for a little while until they toned down the cars in Season 4, and then the Simpsons season. I never really ran into a lot of people with cars. But in Chapter 7, I am running into people with cars like I mentioned earlier. But I am running into people with cars that are reboot vans. And I never thought I would be annoyed with reboot vans. You know, besides the fact that they gave away locations and stuff, that was annoying. But I think they're more annoying than that, of course. But I don't think it's perfect with the reboot vans. I don't think it's at all even good. I don't really like this season as much. It's just not for me. I'll see what Winterfest gives us. I'll give you an update on it by the end of the season or less. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go get MVP on Marvel Rivals. And if you are wondering, I am extremely tired, so that's why this video, it's not so great at all. But maybe it will be. Who knows? I'm just tired. So that's why I kind of sound off, and why in the intro I didn't sound off, because I worked on it like hours ago, or actually I worked on it yesterday. And if you are wondering what I'm going to rank this season, it's like the next day now, the day I'm supposed to upload the video, December 15th, Monday. I'll give this season a 4 out of 10. I'm hoping that later they improve more. I'm hoping more happens into it, and hoping that it doesn't go completely trash entirely and this chapter's right away just doomed. I doubt it, because Chapter 2 wasn't, but Chapter 5 was, and Season 1 sucked. Dealing with fights where people just use the laser are very annoying, and I cannot stand it one bit. So thank you all for watching, everyone. I'll see y'all next time. I am more awake now for this outro, or whatever it's called, to end off the video. So thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time if I talk about something else or the season.